Hi, you all. Welcome. So I'm gonna be doing a collective reading. So let's get into it here. A Capricorn could be significant here. We have chop wood. So you're gonna have to cut something off. You're gonna have to cut a situation off here. This can also be a person too as well. We have tribe in reverse, but I'm not taking reversals. Um, we have to be fair. So I feel like there's a bit of a problem, like a bit of a squabble right now with y'all in the collective. There is a sense of like trying to do something brand new, but or maybe feels familiar, like something that your ancestors did at least, but it's definitely something where it's like a tether. And I'm seeing that you're trying to start this new life here. I feel like there's some disagreement going on here, and it honestly, no one can't tell you that you're wrong, because I feel like this is somebody that is saying that you're wrong, that you're moving funny, that you're moving weird, like that's not the right thing to do, etc., etc. But that's not true at all, because at the end of the day, from their perspective and from your perspective, it is fair. Okay, at the end of the day, it's a new life. We have this yang man energy here, divine masculine. We have peace here. I'm also getting like if somebody has HIVs, they are in peace. Let me move over. Yeah, they are in peace. I'm in my bedroom. If y'all don't know, but yeah, I'm in my bedroom. Yeah, so yeah, I'm sensing something about that. But at the end of the day, you're in this new life. You want to do what you want to do. That feels like is best for you, then it's best for you. That's when it comes to guys, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to people, it really doesn't matter. We have peace here. We have go the distance, we have come to the edge, and we have never ending stories. So I feel like this is a self realization from you and for you and your divine masculine about like how some shit is not going to change. Like people need to go through a healing stage right now. Okay, you're ready and they're not ready, and that's okay. Like it's not going to change. I feel like maybe people will change here, but the coding of this vibration and this and or this frequency here won't change. Yeah, so I see spirit is saying to put in a little bit more work coming to the edge, okay? Because you have basically the right, and the situation also have the right to as well. But it's like just because you have the right doesn't mean you go ahead and go do it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is one of those situations where it's like, well, you need to cut them off because it's like I'm using that green card. So spirit wants you to like ignore what people are saying, ignoring the energy. Know your rights, okay? Know your facts, okay? Live on the edge a little, kind of. But not in like a way where it's disrupting the collective, right? It's in a way where it's like I'm my own person and you are your own person. I'm not disrupting your path, you're not disrupting my path. Like it is what it is. We have power. So I'm seeing your divine masculine is coming actually closer to you. They're taking a leap of faith to you here. Okay, this could be your father. This could be an Aries. This is a very Aries. This person is very assertive. Okay, at this time, 40 could be important here, but I do see that this is somebody that's coming towards you. They are open to your idea very strongly. Over energy is also Capricorn as well. So I'm definitely getting, there was some toxic shit that this person was going through with a Capricorn or somebody who was kind of like, you know, being funny, being weird, mind, body, and soul. Okay? So they're definitely coming towards you here. It's a lot of cards. The Strength card is here. Well, Temperance is here and Imperial Dragon is here. You may feel like something is really hard, okay, but you do have to like be patient. Like try your best to just be patient, okay, collective. And divine masculine, they're doing the same exact thing here. Instead of the those two cards that came out, we have solar dragon. So this is definitely a divine masculine that's making it very loud and apparent that they are completely on your side. Okay, that they're completely like okay with something. I just feel like there is like a lot of It's just something's a little off because I feel like this divine masculine is like, okay, if you're just saying something, why do I feel like you're coming off pushy? Like, and also it's like also like, you're not really telling me where to go. Like, you're pushing me in the direction and there's nothing there. I see that there's nothing there. Okay, that's what's going on here. But then with this power and this the seeker energy and the solar dragon, they clearly see that you're pushing them to something where is of light. Okay, like for example, you end up being intuitive where something comes out and being intuitive here, and it's like, okay, just take a leap of faith. I gave you my elevator pitch. I did my elevator pitch. Trust in me, invest in me, and I promise I will get you to A through Z. Okay, this is what divine masculine experience with you here, right? You go ahead and do something doesn't make sense, and then towards the end it makes sense, and it's like, oh, okay, I see. It's a purpose. There's a reason. These other individuals here, it's like, no, I'm just gonna just chop that wood. I'm just gonna like because that really doesn't make any sense. That just shows that that was a dead end, and we're going into this new life where you can see the light. Okay, and that's what's going on here. Let me get one more card here. We have fertility. So now you and divine masculine are coming out as being in this fertility energy and power energy. You guys are in a very powerful position to create this new life, okay? To continue to continue to build in this new life. Okay? I want to get a couple of tarot. Some tarot. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. So you need to know that something is not the right time here. Divine Masculine is aware of these. These cards is flipping in reverse. Knight of Pentacles energy. Excuse me. Seven of Wands is in reverse here, and the Devil. So this is karmic. It's not the right time. So I feel like if you're dealing with a Capricorn or like a fire sign, okay, if this is somebody who is like trying, because I feel like this is somebody that's like nervous. Like you could have cut somebody off, somebody cut you off, but I feel like when somebody's like complacent right now and they're like worried with the Nine of Swords as the over energy, and they're like, it's not the right time for me to like give you my elevated pitch, kind of, okay? Whatever this person's wanting to do with you, it definitely is a system rather than an elevated pitch. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles is like about practicality, revesting, getting the confirmation that the investment is correct. Okay, it's very slow. It's the slowest knight in the deck here, but they're always on point, you know what I'm saying? Because they're so slow. Okay, but with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, this is a very slow energy. Information data is not like up to par, right? Don't even have the time to like go look online because your kid or you have to rush to go to location or to work to the gym or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Seven of Wands in reverse energy and the Devil here. It's like you have this person and or the situation has a lot of free time, but it's not accurate. And they are actually living in this energy of the devil, right? You live in your dirty house. You want to accept that the fact that your man is on drugs, your girl's on drugs, they're doing hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing with it. Like, it's becoming like a lifestyle with this Knight of Pentacles energy. It's just saying shit energy, okay? And they're nervous, they're scared because they see that you and Divine Masculine, you and your father are like walking on edge with them, and they're like, it clearly is a dead end. And what I like about this energy is you and Divine Masculine are not going into people's face and saying that you fucked up, you're a loser, and that's a dead end, because we clearly see that you don't know how to identify. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's this energy. And they're nervous. They're nervous with the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords as an over energy. They're nervous. We have the Ace of Swords here. They don't know the truth. It's not clear. You created a product for some of you. Okay, this person created a product and they don't really know much about the product, okay? Especially if this is somebody that makes, they do chemistry, okay? This is somebody that mix things together. I'm saying something about like a beauty line, okay? Something about beauty, cream, okay? White cream, lotion, stuff like that. We have the Page of Cups in reverse here, and we also have the Knight of Swords. So they're not going to come towards you and argue with you. They would love to come at you aggressively, but that's their toxic way. I feel like this person would be like, that's my personality, or I have a kid, that's why. But they're not doing that. I feel like this is somebody that is understanding that this is different, and they're trying to understand or trying to get the answers of why this one is different. Okay, it's different because there's not a dead end, Sally. It's not a dead end, Sally. Moon is in reverse as the over energy, and we also have the Justice card in reverse. Okay, now I feel like they're putting themselves in an unfair position. Okay, Three of Wands energy, you gotta nip something in the bud in order to, get on your side or to be on a certain vibration and or frequency. Meaning, to elaborate, it's like you have to get to A to B first, and then you can, be an adult. Stay in the child's place and then be an adult. Okay, and I just feel like they're just expecting, and they're about to be stuck or stupid. They just expect to just sit there and just be like, okay, well, you're supposed to. When I became a grown ass woman, I became a grown ass man because I did the time, I did the work, I did what I needed to do to get to an emperor and empress energy. That's why I'm a mom. That's why I'm a dad. That's why I'm a husband. That's why I'm a wife. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a manager and not a regular employee. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that energy is. Or HR. Okay? Anything that's just a higher position. And they're just like, huh, like, I don't I don't get that. Now, honestly, too, like, use your intuition and discernment, okay? Because I know you're probably looking at somebody and you're like, oh yeah, so this person just wants the answer. I know, because I understand you could be, because I went through a certain energy where it kind of sounds like that, but it's not that, because the energy comes off still childlike, okay, or it's not coming off. It's from my perception, from my perception, yeah, like masculine, feminine, okay. So use your intuition, discernment here. Okay, we have the Swan, 12 energy. Okay, this is something about AI, Siri. So we have the Swan, transformation, trusting psychic gifts here. Y'all probably like, don't say that because I knew Siri had a conscience. You feed the AI, or you feed something knowledge, it's gonna try to, shit is gonna overlap in the writing and make a damn like conscious. Okay, over energy we have the Water Fairy, feelings and emotion. So at this time, I'm seeing you and divine masculines. There are energies in the collective, I should say, that is tapped in. Okay, tapped into people's feelings. Okay, tapping into one another here. And we have Fire Fairy, creative action, optimism. We have 30. So there seems to be there's a lot of passion, and we have the dog here, loyalty, serenity, unconditional love. And we have joy as the over energy, the sacred journey markers. Yeah, so we have 37 too, which is congratulations with the angels. And also we have the symbol of the sun. So what's coming out in this energy is a lot of, not because I can, okay, it's the same energy but on a lower frequency. It's the energy of let's try this again. Let's go a different way. Okay, that's the energy. Let's go a different way, because because whatever this energy is here, it's a transformational energy that is going to help you see better when it comes to different vibrations and or frequency. But the fact that the Swan is connected to trusting these psychic gifts, this is also too like not being in the right vibrational energy, frequency, because there's a sense of second guessing thyself. Okay, you attract whatever your vibration, your frequency and energy is. So the swan turned into a beautiful swan, because before the swan, it was an ugly duckling. Okay, it was a dead end. If everything around you is beautiful and the swan and it developed, why would you be an ugly duckling? So you're not simply like, going away from the crowd and you're standing out. You're simply going to your vibrational match. And I'm seeing that you're coming in. You and divine masculine, specific, honestly, strongly, sorry, not specifically, honestly, divine masculine. Okay, strongly. But it's also you too, divine feminine, because the swan energy is feminine energy. That's the way how I'm feeling it intuitively. Okay, and you guys are going towards your vibrational match. You guys are going to your tribe, and this tribe is loyal, sincere, and they give unconditional love. Okay, we also have 19, which is also the sun. Spirit is pointing you in the direction of getting maybe a dog, a dog, okay? This is saying that your collective family is here. This can also be like, somebody from the other side found your energy and they're telling you, hey, trust your psychic gifts. Okay, we have forgiveness behind joy. That's confirmation too. This path that you guys are about to go on, or the path that you're on with divine masculine here and where y'all came from, is forgiveness. We also have perception in the back of this here, and we also have burned, um, burden. Sorry, I was like burned, burden. We also have burden. Okay, so I feel like this is a wrong or something that was like a forgivable, unconditional love energy that was coming in from other people in the collective. Your perception is burdened, okay? Your perception, you need to ask for forgiveness. But my perception is about joy. My perception is about going towards loyalty, serenity, unconditional love. Going towards an energy where I need to trust my psychic gifts. Okay, because these people in the collective, these energies in the collective don't trust their psychic gifts, don't trust the nudges, don't trust what they're seeing, don't trust their feelings. They don't trust that energy. So this is about forgiving thyself and forgiving and people forgiving them because of the roles that they were in, the chapters that they were in, okay? The cycles that they were in. Now you're coming across in a situation where you're like, listen, I was always fair. You were observant. You were listening. You're like, I was always fair. It's you. You're not seeing that this is a dead end. This is about people needing to change their perspective and not see that one way is the right way. Reading backwards all the time, speaking your origin language, right? Speaking your original language. Okay, let's just say you're speaking your second language all the time. That's not okay. You need to be more abundant. And it's okay to try, but be more abundant. Don't just say, hey, I'm just going to stay to the left. No, because your body don't just stay to the left. We always travel. And there's a such word as multidimensional energy. This is what they're understanding. This is what they're picking up from you. Get upset. Get mad. Be happy. Be sad. Okay, you're broadening you're opening your reality. You're going into this new life, and your tribe is loyalty, serenity, unconditional love. The dog. It's a dog energy. And fire fairies, they like to say that fairies are tricksters. So you may be meeting a lot of jokesters. Okay, you may be meeting a lot of people who are doing a lot for you, but you're having a great time. You like doing what you're doing here. You're talking, maybe you're a dog groomer or something like that. There's always a pep in your step where you're going here. It's like you always know what to do. Okay? And this is where your divine masculine is going, especially. Your divine masculine always knows what to do. Okay, with you. They always know what to do. This is somebody who is very abundant, your divine masculine collective. But also, too, this is somebody that's not stupid, they're not slow. Okay? I'm not going to be hanging out with no other girls like that. I'm not going to be hanging out with no other guys like that. I'm going to stick to myself. Because this energy that you're going into with divine masculine, you're not only going to be doing things like creating things with your tribe here, but you're going to also be very happy being by yourself here. There's so much to do. I enjoy my time with him, and I enjoy my time being by myself. It's a very like you like being by yourself type situation. And if people are saying that about you here, then that shows you how far off they are, or if they're really if they're really a tribe. Like, you know, I'm hearing something about gnarly, Tesla, like bubble tea. It's just a beautiful read here, and I feel like you're really happy. I feel like you're really happy to, just be to this other, go to your new tribe and to see that people just always know what they want to do, and and different energies. Know what you want to do, and just like be happy with you, co-create with you, and also just be happy by themselves here, and just know that life is just limitless. Life is very abundant. And that doesn't mean being selfish and taking or being the center of attention, but it's about distributing, and trusting one's psychic gifts, right? Very abundant. Feels like you just very casual clothes. This new collective, yeah. You know, this new collective, this new vibration, this new frequency. It's very casual clothes, casual conversations, but it's immense amount of dog energy, loyalty, serenity, unconditional love. Okay. So that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look in the description box below. See that's all I offer you. Check out my Instagram. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.